What happens when a royal used to deference faces one of America's sharpest provocateurs? A polite conversation can quickly unravel into raw confrontation of the kind no amount of palace training can control. Prince Harry walked onto the Greg Gutfeld show expecting applause and light questions. Instead, he met a relentless host unwilling to play along with royal praise, sparking one of the most unforgettable interviews in recent memory. The studio lights glared against Greg's desk as the announcer's voice boomed, "Please welcome, Prince Harry." Harry strode on stage, shoulders squared, jaw tight, dressed in a fitted dark suit with teal's casual flair. His eyes carried sharpness, as if he wasn't there to be questioned but admired. He sat with deliberate slowness, one leg crossed, radiating entitlement. "Harry," Greg began warmly, "thanks for coming. California life? Projects, new ventures? You've been busy." "Of course," Harry replied smoothly, accent crisp but tone clipped. "Better to speak directly than let people consume the usual nonsense." The audience chuckled uneasily. Greg pressed on. "Let's start lighter. How's married life treating you?" Harry's lips curved faintly. "It's fine. More than fine. But amusing that people think it's their business." Greg countered. "Fair. But you've lived a public life. Doesn't curiosity come with the territory?" Harry leaned forward. "A territory I never asked for. People like you built careers dissecting what you don't understand." Murmurs spread through the audience. Greg kept calm. "You've said America gave you freedom. Did the British public ever really understand you?" Harry stiffened. "Understand? They were fed decades of toxic press painting me as reckless." "That's not misunderstanding. That's character assassination." Greg nodded. "But many say you turned your back on duty. How do you respond?" Harry's laugh was cold. "Criticism from people bowing to an institution that traps them. They idolize William and Kate, blind to the rot. At least I had the courage to leave." Gasps filled the room. Greg pushed further. "Since you brought them up, how many admire William and Kate for embracing responsibility?" "Do you?" Harry cut him off. "Admire them? Please. They perform for cameras, hiding behind palace walls. Americans worship them because they don't see the truth. I'm done pretending they're saints." The tension thickened. Greg's smirk faded. "But you left for privacy and yet, Netflix, books, endless interviews. Some say you've monetized your exit. How do you respond?" Harry crossed his arms. "I didn't monetize anything. I survived. If people don't like my story, they can stop listening." Greg leaned forward. "Isn't it fair that when you go public with private struggles, people ask questions?" Harry's smirk turned venomous. "You thrive on my life because without me, you'd have nothing to talk about. My name keeps shows like this alive." The audience gasped. Greg chuckled dryly. "You give yourself a lot of credit, Harry. This show would be fine without you." Harry scoffed. "Would it? Let's be honest, this is the most relevant your program has been in years." The air thickened. Greg pressed. "Do you regret leaving things with your family the way you did?" Harry's eyes flashed. "The only regret is not leaving sooner. My grandmother was bound to the system. My father and brother chose duty over family. That's their prison, not mine." Greg's tone sharpened. "They're seen as stable and dignified. Meanwhile, you've made headlines for trashing your family. Isn't that the difference?" Harry snapped back. "They live in a gilded cage. They smile and wave. It's all acting. At least I'm honest." Greg's words cut. "Honest? Cashing in on secrets isn't honesty, that's opportunism." "You've confused rebellion with relevance." Harry glared. "I know who I am. I don't need approval from Britain, America, all late-night hosts." The studio was silent. Greg asked, "If the monarchy was so suffocating, why build a career around it? You left for privacy, yet sold your life to Netflix and memoirs." "That's not privacy, it's publicity with a price tag." The audience murmured. Harry's temper cracked. "You sit there smug in your cheap suit. You've no idea what global scrutiny feels like." Greg shot back. "Cheap suit? Yes, but I bought it. Unlike you, every privilege you've had came with the Windsor name. Strip that away and you're just another guy in LA." The audience gasped. Harry faltered. "That's absurd. I've built a life of my own." Greg leaned back, voice calm but sharp. "No, Harry, you've monetized your family. Every dollar since leaving came from your royal name and grievances. Without that, what are you? Harry's face reddened. You don't know me. You don't know the betrayal. Greg cut in. And yet William and Kate endured the same and didn't burn it down. They grew up. You didn't. You're not a leader. You're not even royal anymore. You're just living off fumes of a title you no longer deserve. The words detonated. Gasps, whispers, nervous claps spread. Harry shot up, furious. How dare you? You don't know me or my family. I won't sit here and be humiliated. He yanked off his mic, slamming it onto the chair. This is beneath me. You're beneath me. I'm done. The audience erupted, half in shock, half in applause. Greg stood calmly, watching Harry storm off stage. His voice cut through the noise one last time. And there it is, America. A prince without a crown and without an answer.